Alright guys, I'm back here in the limo here. I got the reverse wire run, so I pulled it up here through the dash. Came in through the hole back there, the firewall. Where are you looking, Fuzzy? Light balance is working, light exposure is working. Alright. So, got a little bit of excess tucked up in here. This goes to the reverse switch on the transmission and provides 12 volts when you put it in reverse. When pressure builds up on the reverse channel with the reverse valve, it pushes the switch closed and you get whatever is going across there, which in this case is wired to 12 volts, so you get 12 volts out. So what I've got here is the trigger for channel 1 on our 4-channel display here for the camera system, and I have the 12 volt battery lead to the backup alarm system twisted together here. And what I want to do is I want to test and make sure this isn't going to be live unless the engine's running and the transmission's running and you put it in reverse, which I don't want to do by myself. It's not a good idea to do that. So I'm going to run a jumper from probably from here. There is a extra 12 volt source that I removed, but I can stick a jumper down in there and we'll see what happens. So right now I've got the camera system on channel 3. There's channel 1. Channel 1 is the backup camera, and I see that looks like Bella back there, my calico, checking out things. Channel 2 is hooked up to, underneath the seat is a 4-switch RCA system with a distribution amp. Everything that's an AV source goes into it and comes out the switch and goes one to here, one to the TV back there, and then there's another display right up here for this wall. And I'm going to replace that monitor. That monitor's really old. It's really grainy, and color's not too good on it. I brought a TV home that was at a family member's house that I had left for the girls to watch cartoons and stuff on, which they no longer need. That's going to go up there if it fits. That'll be another video. So that displays all 3 things. So if you're watching a movie, when you're driving around, somebody puts a movie in, you can hit channel 2, see what they're doing on it. Or if you have navigation, since that unit actually is an Android and has Google Maps with Drive on it, you can set your destination in here on the touch panel, come in here, hit channel 2, and I can actually do that. Let's go put it on. Hopefully you can see. See, there's the other TV right here. We'll go home. This is the pumpkin model. We'll go to Google Maps. So let's zoom, pinch and zoom out to the Wilmington area. So here we are on Google Maps in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, and you can see in here that it is highly washed out. I'll have to look at that and see why that's so washed out on here. But anyway, you get the idea. You can't do anything with it, it's just a display. Channel 3 is the camera for the rear limo cabin. So if you're on 2 or 3 and you provide 12 volts to this wire, there's 4 of them, it's a 4-channel system. So if you put 12 volts on channel 1, it should flip to 1. You remove 12 volts, it should flip back to the channel that you were on before. So let's grab this will work. Jumper here. I need a little bit of end on it. New Year's Day 2019, 75 degrees and humid. It was 28 degrees several weeks ago. It's ridiculous, man. Crazy. I like the colder weather. I can tell you're going to be a pain. So, here we go. Yep. So, that's saying that there's a house on this side, which there is. And it switched to channel 1 as we're backing up. We put it in drive. Yeah. Backup alarm went off, and there you go. So now, next fun part. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put spade terminals on it, so I can disconnect it if I need to. I don't really want to use a splice or butt connector on that. So where did I put? Got a mess in here. So what happens when you have 5 million things going and you need all these different tools? That'll work. And you use them once, and then you put them up, and then you can't find them, and you go get them again, and then you say, hey, I'll just leave them in here in case I need them. Then you need to do something somewhere else. Where is everything? It's in here. Except for that one screwdriver that you need, you can't find. And that's because you left it somewhere. This is actually a Delphi crimper for crimping Delphi terminals, 3 different size terminals, and there are 2 different size wire seal crimpers, and then there's a general, you got a flat crimp and then a punch crimp, so I'm just using that one. Works better than most of anything else I've used. You just have to be careful not to punch completely through the plastic and damage it. Doesn't take much pressure. That's on there. So now I need a spade terminal, preferably insulated, to put on there, but I don't think I have any in here. There's a ring. You know what, I think I have a ring set over here. Ooh, air ride. Bouncy bounce. What we got down in here? Those might fit in it. Yeah, I should probably get an actual spade terminal, but this thing's only going to be on when you put it in reverse. I mean, what are you going to be doing? Backing down the road all the time? So I just want to be able to get it apart without having to cut it. And I think I'll lop that off. I'll lop the center off, bend it, and get it to fit. That'll fit in there. The next question is that going to be big enough for both of those? I think they're small enough they'll fit. Yeah, one annoying thing about that camera system is you always hear channel 1 audio. There we go. Regardless of which channel you're on. I mean, you can turn the volume down, turn it off. What did I just do? Change the language? I sure did. How did I manage? There we go. Anyway, all right, let's turn this around. We'll get together. There we go. That's not going to come apart unless I want it to. So now we got the LED 160 watt system out front. Let's put the key on. It is on. Let's check all the lights. Those are on. Parking lights on. Let's turn strobe on. There it is, it's on. Let's check it outside. I gotta finish replacing these. I hadn't done those. Everything is on there. Oh, sun's in the way, man. Hopefully you can see it. They're blinking. It's got all different modes on it. New lights on this side, new paint up top. Now we just got to check it out. All right, let's see what happens. Parking brake's on. I'll hold the brake down. We'll see if this thing actually does what it's supposed to. Yep, switch is working now. That means the backup light should be on too. Pull forward a little bit and see if the distance on this changes. I don't hit my truck. I don't know why it's doing that. think extending those wiring on those sensors really screwed it up. I'm probably going to have to order another one. You know, well, I can try soldering it back together as it is and see maybe we can put this box up under the seat back there. I don't know if the cable for this thing is going to be long enough to go all the way from there all the way up to here. That'll be easier to rewire and extend though than I got this Cat 5 in here that I used to extend it. Connected them together. I don't know, take it on the road, I'll pull it out on the road a little bit and see if it stops doing that. Yeah, that's pretty much useless doing that. Should go back to channel 3 when I turn it back on. Yep. Well, the game's on back there. I need to set that TV to power on to AV and not the TV tuner. So why did this hasn't rebooted? Why is that on the amplifier reset? That had to have been what it was. When I turned it, well, I can't see it from here. Let's turn the key off and go back here to see if anything turned off. Whoa. So why those are still on right? Which means probably the AC inverter that's under that seat. Everything back here underneath here is key switched. That's stupid. But everything else is on. Why is it freaking half and half? I swear. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. Yep. So every time I turn the key off, TV's gonna reset. Let's see here. What we want to set up. No, I don't want to restore defaults. Other settings, maybe power state. Let's do last. I don't think there's anything else on here I can really set up for it. So. Trying to charge this battery up, seeing it's 2 alternators. I don't run enough to keep this charged. Where are we at? 71%? That's not bad.